today's video, I got some new things going on and I'm really excited. I've been flying this Mavic Mini for about 3 months now, and I gotta say it's awesome. I really like the footage that I'm getting off of it. With even just 2K footage, that's amazing. But I have decided to delve more into drones and step into the FPV zone, and I ended up getting myself one, and actually 2 of them, and I will be doing a review on those as we do this. Unfortunately, I only have one of them with me right now, and that is the Beta FPV Advanced Kit 2. Now, this is an amazing starter kit. It's a little pricey for a starter kit. It goes about $200, but if you're just trying to find something to get started and then also just practice, it's really great. It's amazing. So the Beta FPV Advanced Kit comes with everything you need. You got your goggles, got your transmitter, and of course, the most important part, you got your drone. Now this, I believe, is the Beta 75S frame. Oh, I just noticed I cracked it. Well, we're gonna see how well this dries. I mean, it's been working fine the whole time. You could probably just super glue this together and it'll be okay. But yeah, I was gonna go into how durable these things are, but actually it just cracked right there. But then again, I remember I dropped it from a really high distance. It lost its voltage and just fell. So I'm pretty sure it was that high impact that caused that. I've been flying this in my little room and been banging it up against everything, and it has held together true and true. I definitely highly recommend these kind of drones to start out with, just because they're smaller, they're easier to work with. The bigger drones, I'm really intimidated to even get into that, but I will be getting one eventually. But for now, I'm going to be sticking with these ones. I will be upgrading to the HD because analog just isn't doing it for me. It's great. Analog's awesome. The latency is like super slow, but the quality of the image is terrible. So we're just going to go and stick with that. Once I'm able to upgrade, we're going to go with, of course, the DJI set. So yeah, we're going to do that. I'm going to get this all set up real quick, and then we will start talking about stuff about it, basically, just how it flies and stuff. Now, the batteries that come with it is a Beta FPV 450 mAh battery. These things, along with the drone, takes probably, want to say, 3 to 4 minutes of flight, so that's what you're going to get out of it. But if you buy multiple ones, then you're really set. It does come with 2 with the kit. I ended up buying a box of extra ones, so I have more, so I can just do more flying time in one sitting. And that's definitely a really good tip to have. Something that I learned right away, because these things don't stay up in flight for too long. So a bunch of batteries are a good idea. It's simple. It's got its own little like cage thing for that, so all I do is slip it in right there, and then you got your connector right at the end. You're just going to connect that, and then you hear that go off. Now it's set to go fly. The next thing you're going to do is turn on your receiver, or not your transmitter, not your receiver. Well, I mean, same thing, I guess, but you're going to get this, have it on, make sure it's synced. What I usually do is a test to see how this runs, and my cords are blocking my wings. One thing you really want to do and check whenever you're plugging these in is make sure your wires are not in the way of the fan, because then that causes them not to move at all, and we don't need that. And the final thing that you need is your goggles, and simple enough. There's a hold button for the power. It turns on. It's gonna look like this. I don't know if you can really see it with all that, but there's some static in there. I haven't fine-tuned it yet to find the right channel for my drone, so I just do a quick channel search just to get it going. But for anyone that's trying to get into it, definitely look into that. Try to find out what your drone channel is, because then you'll get a better connection. Awesome. So I don't know if you can see, but yeah, we got that in there. It's so dark. It's so dark. But now I'm gonna pop these on, start flying. Probably go around this way, so we'll see that. I'll see if I can get a shot of the drone flying off. So first flight with this in this video, and we're gonna go. So this thing works really great. The difference between this one and the starter kit is the fact that this has a bit more power to it, so you can push this guy like really good. And so far this connection is not too bad. I guess the limit is probably yeah, there is definitely a limit to how far you can go with this drone, but you can definitely enjoy this a lot if you are just in a little park, kind of like this, and yeah, it's really nice. The only thing that I would say is this connection is very janky, so it's hard to really do anything fast right now. Like, I am dropping like a fly. Round 2 of flights, we're gonna try this out. Hopefully turning off all my Wi-Fi stuff and putting my stuff on airplane mode will help this, so fingers crossed. Oh, I totally just lost connection. God damn it. Let's see if I can try and get pictures of them. So, that flight I just took, as soon as it lifted off, just static. So, I'm hoping that was just something, a little mishap. I feel like if I'm throttling it too much and going too fast, it breaks out. So, you can't really go hard on it, I would say. It is good to practice with, but I haven't been able to really do anything. Yesterday actually, I was able to fly it around, and it did break up a bit, but that was because it's far distance. But also there is like electrical stuff around there too, so it interfered a lot. But out here, there's literally nothing. There's literally open space everywhere. So hopefully, I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna try and just maybe bend my receivers out a bit, kind of get that extra distance. So, all right, round 2. Cool. I realized that my camera has Wi-Fi and it's pushing out, my head's like right in front of it, so that's probably why it's breaking up. So I was able to turn it on airplane mode. Hopefully airplane mode will help. Fingers crossed, but we're gonna try one more time. So, as you can see, drone works really great. Can get some good height too. And that's a cool thing. Too bad I don't have anything to really fly through, so. But this is just a quick test of everything. It's a really great drone. Super great drone. So tiny. So it won't really get that beat up, I'll be honest. I just happen to have that beat up because of the fact that I accidentally let it drop at low voltage in a super high altitude. So yeah, but yeah, the one thing about this is it takes practice. It really does. I've been doing this FPV drone thing for about a week now, and I finally have an understanding of controls and leveling and stuff. A really great program that I used to help me practice also was called Liftoff. It's by Rotor Riot. Sorry if my head's turning around. I'm still getting used to being able to just stay still, but this movement is insane. So that is the first run. Well, first run that actually worked and was decent. So that is the advanced kit. There is the starter kit too, and the starter kit 2 comes with the 65S light brushless whoop, which is great for beginners. Seriously, people who have not touched an FPV drone at all, but has touched maybe a Mavic or some kind of smart drone, I highly recommend getting the Beta FPV starter kit. It's amazing. There are different modes also on these that you can do. So you have, of course, your acro mode, which is what I always do now. But to start off, I definitely would say start out at level mode. That way, any movement you make, you don't have to readjust. It'll go back to the center. It'll level out. But in acro mode, it is all about adjusting. I wouldn't even say you're flying. You're basically just adjusting your drone to move around and get to where it needs to get. This Asian couple, they're so cute. They're roller skating around the basketball court. You probably saw it in the clip. They're awesome. They're super cute. But with these drones, I don't know too much about it, so I'm not going to go into details on what you should be getting. I'm just recommending this because I find it to be a really great starter kit. You will have a lot of fun with it. You're not going to break it right away. And for the price of it, I say it's good. If it's worth the money, I definitely would get it. I've bought plenty of things from super cheap to super expensive. All have favored really well, and they have really helped me with everything that I do in my channel, even though I barely do stuff for my channel, but I promise. I'm gonna get more stuff, I promise, I swear. This is the start right here with all this, so we're gonna do this. They're walking right by me right now. It's so cute. They're just arguing. know, I just had a really good genuine moment right now. Kid walks up, you know, oh, you got an FPV drone? Yeah, it's awesome. He's like, dude, I've been wanting to get one. I'm like, hell yeah, dude. And he just asked, like, can I watch you fly? And I go, yeah, sure. And I actually ended up crashing it really bad. So, but it's nice to meet the kid. Super dope kid. He's into RCs and stuff, so that's really cool. I might get an RC car one day and ride some of that around with a GoPro on it. Get some clean shots. But I'm gonna cut it here, and then we're gonna head back home. I'm gonna film the rest, tell you about that starter kit and everything, because a lot of people starting to show up around the park, and I'm not too comfortable recording myself around people, except for this Asian couple right here. They're awesome. So I'm gonna keep flying real quick, and then we'll get the rest of this going back at home. Back at home, and now I can actually show you the starter kit Beta 65S Lite. That way you guys have an idea of what it looks like and the battery that comes with it. So here it is. This little guy right here comes with 4-sided propellers and a nice little cover. There was some hair on there, I had to get it off. Nice little protection for it. These guys, like I said, they're really durable. They'll bang up against things. As long as you're not hitting it at a certain angle where the fans are going to hit or something, you are going to be a-okay with these drones. For these ones, it comes with the 300 mAh battery. Let's see if I can get it focused. Yes, 300, 1S. So 1S is the one cell. I think that's correct. I'm still learning all my terminology and stuff, but this one is the battery for this. Now, a quick tip that I learned and failed miserably at. The connector on this one, let's see if I can get it in focus. Really hard to get that in focus. But the connector on this one is totally different than what the advanced kit has. The advanced kit is going to have a different one, and I actually need to grab it real quick. Hold on one sec. Now, the 65S Lite is going to have this kind of connector, while as any other one. So I saw on Amazon, a pack of 8 batteries to buy 300 mAhs. I thought it was the right one for my 65S Lite, but it wasn't, because the connector for this one is totally different than what this one is. So if you can see right there, I just got the difference in those are just the prongs on it. Well, it's a 2-prong, of course, but the connectors are totally different. So I have a bunch of extra of these ones just chilling. So I might buy another little drone that fits these batteries just for the heck of it, so I can fly it around. But my final verdict on these 2 kits, I think they're good. If you're willing to pay for the price, it's definitely worth it. I always say bang for buck is definitely worth it if you're really trying to get something good. These are amazing. They're really durable, they're super light, they're easy to start off with. You're not gonna worry about breaking anything. These are really great starter kits. I've probably been saying this the whole time, but really great for the price. Like I said again, I'm just repeating myself now, but those are my thoughts on these 2 kits, and I'll just throw in some extra footage at the end so you guys can enjoy it. But thank you for watching. I'm pretty sure this wasn't such a big video, it wasn't too long either, but I just wanted to make a video because I haven't made anything in a while and I need to get back in my creative mode so I can work on this project that I have coming up. So I'm just trying to get everything going in motion right now. But thank you guys, subscribe, all that good stuff. I appreciate you all. I love you all. Taking a note from Jesse Driftwood, you guys have an amazing day.